very, very well. And this is shipping on the 11th of December. Plenty of time for holiday.
Perfect.
And this is Chef Rick Roman.
Hello.
He is our Smithfield brand ambassador. It's good to have you back, sir.
Good to see you, Dave.
This is an 8 to 10 pound fully cooked spiral sliced ham with a glaze packet on the side. You can either paint it with glaze or not. Your choice.
Oh, David, and I tell you what, you just said it, Smithfield, over 88 years as the leading premium pork producer in the United States. And you know, if there's one thing they specialize, it's these hams. David, the most beautiful hand-trimmed pork, and in this case you have this spiral cut, so it's already pre-sliced, but it's slow cooked over real hickory, David. This isn't flavor or injected.
So all you're doing is thawing and heating and eating, right?
Yeah, and I just want to show you, I'm going to cut a piece here because when you look at the ham, all right, you see not only is it lean, it's not overly fatted, but it's incredibly moist and juicy. It's not dried out, it's not overly salted, and you see that bark on the outside. That's what you get from that slow smoking with the hickory, slow cook. They really do it right and take the time. David, I think you should taste to verify everything I'm telling you about this ham, because it's really what you see at those five-star hotels. But tell me what you think.
First of all, not overly salty.
Nope.
Not pumped full of water like a lot of hams are. Pardon me. And I got a little bit of the glaze. And the glaze is nice. It's not overpowering.
No, it's like it's
not too much.
A little honey glaze. It just adds a little sweetness to complement that little smoke that you get. You just get a hint of the smoke from the hickory.
This is lovely. How many people will this serve?
This is going to feed anywhere from 16 to 20 people. It all depends on your appetite. But you can see.
Please have some leftovers.
Please have, oh my gosh. And then if you have leftovers with this, David, I mean, you're talking sandwiches, you're talking breakfast, but every single slice, this is what I love about Smithfield. You can see here, it's just glistening with all that great flavor, all that juice and deliciousness.
You know what my brother does with the holiday ham the next morning? Gets out my mother's pull chop.
Ooh.
And he puts the ham inside there and he puts it in omelets.
Oh, I think that's a brilliant idea. In fact, let's come up, I want to come up front here because look at what we've done here. Now I'm going to take this piece here. Here we made a leftover salad. We sliced up some of the cold ham because I'm going to tell you it's just as delicious cold the next day as it is warm.
So good.
Here we put it over some lettuce, beautiful ham salad you just mentioned. How about making a Hawaiian-style flatbread pizza?
So this has barbecue sauce, a little pineapple,
little ham. You just mentioned delicious sandwiches. You want to talk about the best ham club here with some waffle fries we did. So
you want to do a ham, mustard, and cheese on whole wheat bread? Yum.
And can I just say, David, you want to talk about simplifying that amazing gourmet experience. This comes fully cooked, frozen. So all you do is pull it out of the freezer 2 days before you want to serve it. And then you're going to take it, put it in the oven, cover it with foil, put a little bit of water or even apple cider in the pan, and warm it up at 325 for about 8 to 10 minutes a pound.
Bone in?
Bone in.
Why is that important?
Bone in. The bone is going to add tons of extra flavor. So as this is slow roasting and cooking with the Smithfield team, you're going to get that incredible, juicy, rich ham flavor. And then when you're done with it, David, you take that bone, you want to make the best pea soup you've ever made, use it. And notice how the spiral cut, they're that perfect thickness, David. I love showing that because you don't have to worry about having knife skills. You get that perfect slice every single time.
Every time.
And every piece, Dave, is so, I've had ham before and then I've had Smithfield ham and you say, wait, now I know what ham is supposed to taste like. It's not dried out, it's not overly salted. And again, simple because you're just warming this. You're not cooking this. That fully cooked feature, David, I don't know if you want another piece. I cut a couple more pieces there for you.
Always.
Is so important to me because I think people, when they think about cooking any large type of roast, they're nervous. How's that?
Do some happy dance up in here.
I think that I should join you with a little taste because I think it's not right for you to eat alone.
The guests are always like, should I eat something? I'm like, please. Are you hungry?
The smoke, the sweetness.
It is lunchtime after all.
So you get a little bit of that smoke, the sweetness from the glaze, and just the ham is so full flavored.
Oh my word, it's got such a smoky quality to it. You also get that little hint of sweetness with the glaze. If you don't want to have the glaze on top of the ham, you can put it in a gravy boat like I do, and I'm a dipper.
Oh yeah.
And I tend to dip, or I pour a little bit on the side of the plate, and then I just dip the ham in it. It's also nice the next morning for ham biscuits.
Ham biscuits, and you know, listen. Think about all those great five-star hotel brunches if you've ever had the luxury of being on it, maybe on those amazing cruises. These are the hams that they're using because this is a ham you can't get in the store. It's only from Smithfield or here at QVC. So
forgive my fingers, but I just want to show you that this pulls
right. But I love that. See how tender it is?
Oh, wait. Let's just rip it.
Yeah, and that's because
this has
it's not
no
dry.
glaze on it, which is just fine.
So So many ham producers will inject, like you said before, inject flavors or fluids. This is cooked, and after it's slow cooked, in its own natural juices. So that's why it's so full of all that great ham flavor and all those great juices without drying out and not being all salted over. I'm glad you did that, because you see how tender it is? It just pulls right apart.
It pulls apart, and and if you want to reach in there with your fingers,
Yeah.
you know, we're all family, it's fine. This is really remarkable stuff, and you want leftovers.
Oh, yeah.
That's why having an 8 to 10 pound ham never hurts my feelings, because you will love the leftovers and you can utilize them for so many different recipes. Now, I will tell you that this is available only for 12/11 ship. So we're shipping out the week of 12/11. One time only value price. This price is only good until the end of our show. Now, we're almost 2 hours into the show.
Okay.
400 of these are gone.
All right.
And many, many people are picking this up for the holiday dinner. We can get this there in plenty of time for the holidays.
Yeah, you know, this is a great, I always say this is also a great thing to think about sending to somebody. You know, maybe you're a mother or father, like, hey, I want to make the holiday easy for you. I'm going to send you this ham. All you have to do is warm it in the oven. You're not cooking it, you're just heating it in the oven gently.
You're not cooking this oven, this ham, because it's already cooked.
And Dave, can I just say, one of these slices, I mean, is probably for a lot of people is almost a portion. Like, look at this. This is a couple of big, thick pieces that came from one slice. So you're going to get tons of servings. I'm telling you, this is about 16 to 20 servings. So you're going to feed a crowd and have leftovers.
What I might do the next morning is take several slices of this and put it in a skillet and warm it on top of the stove.
With some waffles,
With
maybe?
some waffles or some egg.
I love it.
What do you think, Chef Jeremy?
That sounds,
yes,
delicious.
Chef Jeremy, I think he's going to attack the table as soon as we're done.
Oh,
About a minute and 30 seconds. All right. We are very, very excited. Now, you all asked me many times on Coffee Talk, what happens to all the food after the show? Well, if there's any left, because the crew will descend on this table like nobody's business.
I've already got some requests when I was having my microphone.
I bet.
Paige, we're going to bring her a nice
We're nice
plate.
Paige is like, can you bring some ham?
Yeah,
up
we're
to me,
going to
please?
take care of Paige.
All right, so Paige works at our operations center. This is really fantastic. Don't miss out on this opportunity, and look at that bark.
That's
on
the
the
bark
outside.
we talked about. Real hickory wood smoked. So done the right way, low and slow. And again, these are cured with brown sugar and honey, and then slow cooked the right way and kept in their own juices. So you can see the ham, it's not dry. It's
You know,
just full
Tina
of juice.
made that chicken cordon bleu dip, and she put ham in it.
Tina, we got some ham for you.
We got
Look
some
at this.
ham right here.
This is
and
perfect.
you can just pop the ham right in there or in your chopper and chop it all up and then put it in your dip. Oh, these are remarkable. Shipping out on the 11th of December. These will get there in plenty of time for holiday feasting, and now over 500 of these are gone. Chef Rick Woman,
David,
have you
always
back.
good to see you.
Nice
Happy
to see
holidays,
you, pal.
everybody. I know it's right there
All right,
already.
we have a screaming good deal in the Ninja Flip Oven.